What's up guys, here you are again for another reaction. So today we're ready to continue our journey with Mr. Robot, guys. Final episode. Wow, we did it, guys. We reached the end of season 2. I don't believe, man. To be honest, like, I was not even planning to go with this show. No, first thing first. And now we reached the end of second season, guys. So yes, for lovers of this show, hopefully you guys give an account for my persistence, for my effort to make this happen. I was even surprised, like I mentioned last episode, that this season had 12 episodes. I think the first and third season has 10, and the second and the last one, the fourth, has 12 episodes, basically. Episode 11, episode 12 is split, kind of. So they are basically an episode, but because they have a lot of content to put still before they close this season, they decided to make the last episode split it in two, because they could not make it on an episode of 40-50 minutes, I think. Yes, today, to be honest, let's see how my reaction will be, my commentary and everything, my thoughts, my analysis, basically, because I feel a little bit sick. Let's see, like, you can even tell about my voice, cannot breathe well through my nose. So hopefully, like, I will not fuck up. But in the end, I also have other stuff to do. So right now I'm having time. That's why I decided to react today, because I was planning to use the time I'm having right now for my channel. So I need to go, guys. I need to go because I have other stuff to do, like I mentioned. Yes, last episode was a freaking masterpiece. That scene with Angela and White Rose on that that place, that room was incredible. Was incredible. Jesus, man. Even like with the little girl at first was also like very horror, If you think about, that was a perfect beginning for a horror movie. Of course, I will not expect to that scene to be the beginning of a building for an horror scene, because it's not an horror show. But that, like, think about horror movies. That's how it all started. In a room like that, black. All the elements they were using. Little girl as well. She was beaten. Afterwards we got to know. Hopefully that was makeup. But yes, guys, everything was like placed for an incredible horror movie, basically. And guys, Elliot finally found a way to, so he now can put himself on Mr. Robot's place. So Mr. Robot, before, he could, whenever he wanted to, figure out what Elliot was doing. Now it's the other way. So Elliot can figure out what Mr. Robot is doing without him knowing that. So I was like thinking, okay, so now, because Mr. Robot, if he has not killed Tyrell, he knows where he is. So he might go to him often, So that's like a way for Elliot to figure out where Tyrell is. My thoughts were right, but were done in a different way. So he was like trying to figure out, a code, could be like an address, but eventually it was a phone number. That phone number, when they called, voice told them, Mr. Robot and Elliot to meet a cab on that particular address, blah blah. And guys, I'm not sure like if it was coincidence based on my previous thoughts, but all this thing, with Mr. Robot trying to figure out the code, the phone number, blah blah, the guy behind the phone number. When Elliot got to the cab, he stepped in, and eventually afterwards, like having a discussion with the taxi driver, whatever, Tyrell appeared. So in a way, all this thing about Elliot being able to put himself in a Mr. Robot position, and me even mentioned that, okay, now we'll figure out where Tyrell is. It happened, in a way, it happened. That was the way, based on what Mr. Robot was trying to figure out. It was weird because I thought, okay, Mr. Robot, knows where he is, but no, that thing led them to Tyrell, Guys, there's another thing to think about, This show can go so many ways. It's the hardest show by far to watch. The previous show that I will consider, no, my top #1 hardest show to understand was Dark, a German show. But Mr. Robot surpassed by miles, you know. Mr. Robot is much harder in my eyes. Because the hints are there, but it's very difficult to understand. You know, it's very difficult to understand if what we are witness is actually real or not. But the hints are there, you know. If, like, in the end of the show, I will rewatch the episodes again, I will understand exactly what is going on, basically, you know. That's like, you know, the magic behind being an artist, being a movie maker. That happens a lot in movies, you know. So yes, I think Elliot and Tyrell are heading now to a place where Elliot finally and us will get to know what stage 2 is all about, you know. Tyrell knows already, because Tyrell is working with Mr. Robot in a way, maybe. Guys, let's see. Yes, let's stop talking. Let's jump to the finale of this incredible show, season 2. I mean, finale season 2. I mean, yes. But before we do so, please keep me love, energy, subscribe my channel. Just one click, you're gonna make much more happy, stronger. So you like me to keep these things we guys almost every day. This is also for fun. And let's do this, guys. Let's do this.
I have to know what you're planning. We were meant to be allies.
I'm pretty positive you're dead wrong about that, my friend.
That's exactly the scene that we had between him and Mr. Robot, but of course Mr. Robot is Elliot.
Aren't you forgetting that I know your dirty little secret?
And I think we have not gone further than this.
In fact, you'll realize that the only thing to do in your position when it comes to me is nothing.
Wow. Yeah.
There's something between us. I can see it.
There's something between us.
I don't understand. I want to. Help me understand.
Wow. This is the beginning of Elliot being ahead of Tyrell.
So much depends upon a red wheelbarrow glazed with rainwater.
So it's the first time that we are actually seeing Elliot as Mr. Robot, guys, I think. Think about it. And yeah, that's why they started with this thing about Elliot being in Mr. Robot position, blah, blah. Yeah, so this is like the click is happening.
A reminder of him and a reminder of what I never want to become.
Bittersweet feeling regarding his father. He liked his father, but never wanted to become his father. Why? You guys? But let's see, like, this Elliot that we are having now. What will be his approach towards Tyrell? That's a Chinese dude. Okay, they are entering on one of the Dark Army's places, departments.
Come on.
He has no idea, man. This is so fucking weird, man. I think they are causing all this, guys. What they are using, what they are doing to consume so much energy. Guys, no way they are creating like a time machine. If that like will happen.
How is the Dark Army behind this? Whatever this is.
Yeah. This is what is happening when they are, when a movie or a TV show are behind, like one of its subjects is time traveling. Now the electricity of that place, that city, that the crazy scientist trying to do so, gets out after.
You're the most wanted man in the world and you're walking around like that?
You really don't remember this, do you?
It must have been him, Mr. Robot.
Of course. So this is where Tyrell is, guys. Tyrell is somehow is the intermediate between Mr. Robot and Dark Army. He's working for Mr. Robot.
Are you able to handle this or not?
Reminds me a little bit like Hulk. When Banner needs Hulk to step in, he doesn't step. It reminds him. I want to know why the the electricity is going out.
These UPSs for the power surges.
Ah, you go, yeah. Fuck, guys. So curious. Come on. They will not show us. Yeah, they will hurt us by not showing us. Guys, they mention a lot about Back to the Future. No, the movie. Guys, if they are creating a time machine, this will be crazy.
No, it's on my jacket.
She survived! No way! No way! I want to see that scene again. I need to, recall that scene because I'm pretty sure she got hit.
I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am for the loss.
So, Cisco is dead. Oh my god.
He was involved in one of the most notorious hacker rings in the world.
Ah, they are not suspicious about her. They were after him. Hey guys, she's like, in a way lucky that he's dead because I think he will snitch on her.
I know it's hard for you to believe this right now, But trust me, by the end of this day, you and I are gonna be best friends.
She's being sarcastic. She knows that, no, Dom is not this naive. She's doing all this to try to get something from her. Dom has in front of her the one that she's looking for. Ah, here you go, got the CTO. He looks like fucked, man. He's been drinking and drinking.
The phone calls, the gifts, what would make a powerful man like you risk everything? Also, he could drive me crazy.
He's the one behind the calls. Yeah, well, why is he doing this? I think he knows that was Tyrell behind his wife's death. So he's trying to get close to Tyrell's wife this time around because Tyrell is out.
Price wanted to hold an event that night to announce my position. I couldn't be any happier. And then Sharon walked in. She had found out a month ago she was pregnant.
So that picture that he sent to her was his about to born baby. It is crazy. But why Joanne mentioned that that picture was the greatest gift he ever sent to her?
I thought,
Yeah.
this is gonna end up being the best day of my life.
Guys, now like think about Scott roasted Tyrell Ted on one of the shots that they had on E-Corp. Now seeing him like this, you can tell that Tyrell got over their issue, their beef kind of.
Lose everything.
Of course, when you kill someone that your enemy love, you destroy your enemy.
I wanted you to feel what I felt.
Yeah. She's feeling for him.
You pussy. You piece of shit.
Wow.
I hope you rot in hell like your wife. Her and her fetus corpse.
Hey, look. Jesus. And no way you will kill her. Oh! Oh! No fuck way. Hey, I hate this. I hate to see a man beating a woman, man. One of the most unfair situations. Man beating a woman. It's awful. Like, there's nothing a woman can do, man. She can die from this beating up.
His associates, the ones we arrested, identified you as the ringleader of their outfit.
Here you go, guys. I knew that she was being sarcastic.
You act like you care. So why don't you go read your manual and find the chapter on conniving cunts that don't give a f about you or your feelings, and then get back to me with some real tactics.
Wow!
If you want any other details, the answer is suck it.
Woohoo! Darlene! Darlene, man! Yeah. We all know that she had the potential to come with something like this. Yeah, Dom is like, what the fuck? Dom is like, has no answer for this. She shut Dom's ass. Easy. But no. Dom is also like, I mentioned, she is a pro red hunter, so she will come with something to her.
Remember that movie? I used to love it growing up. It's not really scary, but gory. You know how those two things aren't really the same?
I think what Darlene just mentioned to her, Dom will now, will not rest without making sure she will cut that society people, our people, you know? Darlene is like, she doesn't know who she messed with.
It looks like the one person that can help you is dead.
Then there's this. Remember your buddy Xander Jones?
Dude, are you just gonna slut shame me all day?
I figured you'd be crafty enough to clean up afterward.
Yeah, here you go. Dom is entering on ahead.
Darlene, you sure you still don't want to talk to me?
Yeah, you could tell like Dom is also very good, so she will come with something. The way she laughed and then like, wait here. I love that.
Mr. Robot, Tyrell, Dark Army, and White Rose are in cahoots to plan something big. And the worst part, they all think it's me. These are blueprints for a building and a disassembled firmware for an uninterruptible power supply.
You can assume so many things. You can even assume that this is not actually Tyrell.
Paper docs are coming in from all over.
Within the next month, they'll have all the paper documents here.
This is how they're surviving the hack.
When the hacked firm...
Designed to override the safety limits on the UPS devices.
When you hacked Evil Corp, you gave us access to the back door. Conference call, I must admit, was quite cute. Nice distraction. But this is for us.
Guys, this is actually happening. It looked like it was not real. I'm still like, that stage 2, I'm still not really aware of what he meant, you know? I need to make a research online to know exactly what stage 2 is.
If you are serious about punishing him, Then you can do one thing for me.
Joanna.
Why don't you tell the cops your story? They're gonna ask you why you're just now confessing after months of silence. This is how we win. This is how we punish him. You understand?
She's just using him, you know. When Tyrell will step in again, she will kick this guy out.
And if we're doing this now.
Let's see what's gonna happen. This is now, it's getting personal. Now, Dom and Darlene, what Darlene, you know, said to her, destroyed Dom. A part of her.
This case alone, it's the hardest case I've ever worked on and probably the hardest one I ever will. I swear to God, the only reason why I think I've gotten this far is because I have no light.
She can now be open with Darlene because Darlene just hit her on her weaknesses hard.
Believe what you want, but neither you nor I are special.
Yeah.
I'd like to show you something. You are a lot more special than you think.
You are a lot more special than you think. Wow. Wow. Let's go. Let's see then.
Wings till he burns them black.
She's a superstar here. Yeah, they are all working on the case that she's kind of like the leader or the second in the line.
They call it the Python approach. They'll lie and wait
Python
for
approach.
the right moment to strike.
Yeah, I love this, man. It's metaphors.
The flame is real.
What is this? Like, what she's looking at? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm inside. I'll save. That's Oli. Yeah. Yeah, they are so deep on their stuff, man.
Ready or not.
Sister of Elliot. Let's see now. Why they are not on Elliot? Why they are saving him for last? But who is in the middle? You're gonna see now, yeah? Tyrell! Missing, wanted for 5-9. Yeah, Tyrell and Elliot. Exactly. Guys, Dom, not Dom only, but great job. Yeah, never underestimate FBI.
No matter what I do, he always finds a way. Why?
My mind is hurting right now, guys. It's too much for me. This episode so far has been too much for me.
I didn't lie to you.
He's alive, man. He's sitting right there.
You somehow communicated with them. It's what you wanted. You said to Darlene before we started this thing that we had to go all the way.
That's the crazy thing about all this. It's all Elliot is doing this. So crazy.
Are you distracting me right now?
He's distracting him so Tyrell can do something.
Elliot, you need to leave that computer alone.
I'm confused. It's over. I'm deleting the malware.
Elliot, I wouldn't do that.
You can't delete that.
Do this, trust me.
He will shut down. Oh! I thought we will cut electricity from the computer. The same thing. That's the gun from the popcorn, yeah?
I don't know what's gotten into you. We're supposed to be gods together, and yet you want to destroy our destiny.
We are supposed to be gods together. How about greatness? Yeah, when you are a genius, that's what you look for.
He's not holding a gun. He's not even there.
Oh!
Elliot, you need to listen to him and step away from the computer.
I think he's actually there because he's not listening to Miss Robot.
I'm the only one that exists.
No fuck way, it's cannot be happening. Tyrell cannot be like someone that has never been here with us, guys.
Time to finally take back control.
Whoo, guys, goosebumps. Woo! Jesus fucking Christ. Oh! He got shot. So he is real. No way. No, we cannot expect an L to die, so I'm good. Okay, he's disappearing slowly. Tyrell actually is with us, guys. So, like, okay. Now I was afraid. Because if he wouldn't, we could assume so many things.
You said to stop anyone who gets in the way of our plan. I didn't know what you meant, but now it's very clear.
Exactly. Wow, man. What the finale, man.
Sorry, I couldn't let anyone stop this.
So Mr. Robot himself made sure that even if himself or Elliot will try to stop them, Elliot himself would want Tyrell to kill him. That's when you do something for a dream, actually, no? Guys, this show is a masterpiece. Elliot as Mr. Robot is 100% a sociopath.
Are you with Elliot right now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on my way. Don't let anyone near him. I should be the first person he sees when he wakes up.
What the fuck? Yeah, because she's with Dark Army, so she knows exactly what's going on.
I love him.
I love him.
I do too.
Yeah, they're all love him because he's the one behind all this, the mastermind plan. No way. So guys, just to let you know that I'm here again because I, only the day after I figured out that I missed the last scene of this episode. Same happened on the first season. In the end we got the meeting between Price and White Rose. Yeah, luckily that time I was giving my thoughts ahead of that scene, so I could realize that it was actually an epilogue going on. I think that's actually what you should call an epilogue. This time around, because I was a little bit worried on getting to my workplace on time, I clicked straight away the X button to get out of the episode to give my thoughts. On top, I gave my thoughts, but I will cancel that, and therefore I will watch the last scene, fresh. I just read a little bit of what happened, so I'm aware of what will come, but not 100%. That's why I'm here to watch it, actually. So yes, afterwards I'll give fully my thoughts about episodes and my thoughts about the full season and even the possibilities of what might happen in the next season. Yes, so let's go. There we go. Let's see what this last thing is all about. I know he's with those two dudes that left the F Society, the chubby guy and the Muslim girl. Okay, a new place that they possibly decided to meet this time around.
Seriously, Frederick, what if we could?
Taking enough risks for one lifetime.
I've taken too many risks for one lifetime. I like that.
Oh, come on, it's nice out here.
But she's not with the hijab. She's. So they are far away right now from where they were.
Just be thankful he was able to get us
They are
this
working
job.
this place. Yeah. Hey, they really decided to move away far. I'm so curious to see what's gonna happen. Someone will come and will surprise them.
Okay, so what? Say I did. Then what?
She's not wearing hijab, guys. Look, that's a radical change. She's not caring about even her religions. This is how deep shit they are on,
Just look at what I found.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Do you have the time?
oh, guys, this dude from the prison. Now, if I start thinking, remember that scene when he killed all those dudes? He mentioned about the White Rose. So he's in a way working with with the Dark Army. Guys, don't tell me but there is a point for the Dark Army to kill these dudes. They moved away, but they can be caught by the FBI and therefore they can even snitch on Angela. So it makes sense that Dark Army are using this guy maybe to kill them. Guys, that's a twist on their lives. Fuck, they really left everything behind. They moved away. Jesus, this girl, I know how hard it might be for a Muslim girl to not keep with their principles of of the Muslim community, taking the hijab off. So she's trying her best to make sure she'll not be caught. So yes, guys, let's see exactly what's gonna happen. I feel sorry, but because I believe that these two, they will have a bad outcome. I think this guy, I forgot his name, was with Elliot in the prison. He will kill these two. So yes, guys, what a great episode! What a great episode! Jesus. Yes, I watched 2 days ago, to be honest, so I'm not really aware of everything right now. But yes, so basically I also read about so I went to do a research on the stage 2, because guys, I was expecting something so different that when they start mentioning about the E-Corp documents, that's all the stuff that they they are actually saving to be what they all represent and possess, but not through the computer, so offline. That's why even Elliot mentioned offline, and that's might contain, you know, any clue that they were at, you know. Yes, they are afraid, no, Elliot, that they might use that to restore their empire again, and therefore stage 2 is all about preventing that to happen by destroying those documents. Guys, I was not really expecting this, you know. It looks very terrorism, you know, if you think about, like, that's fucking evil, trying to destroy a building fully, you know. No, I'm not even like thinking about the people that might, you know, be inside, because that building will never be at any point no people inside, you know. They will definitely have securities on that place, and the securities that E-Corp hired, they might be good people in the end of the day, you know. Even though we know they say a bad thing for a bigger good, you know, but still, guys, it's still people, you know. And I think like Elliot, on his right mind, Elliot as actually himself, he will never go with this idea, you know. But that's the only way for their plan to go through, you know, because they're afraid that E-Corp will bounce back, you know. If they eventually, like, with all those documents, they can restore an empire, you know. So yes, guys, I was like confused. That's why I didn't give my thoughts when the revelation of stage 2 came out, because I was expecting something like futuristic. No, I even mentioned about the time traveling shit, you know. So yes, I know, even like with the lights like going no, off and on, you know, but they need a lot of energy to make their plan to go through, because yeah, they have to destroy a fucking building. And I think Tyrell went through with the plan, because in the end we could see all the lights of the streets going off. So it means, I think Tyrell, you know, went through, so he destroyed the building. When Elliot will wake up in season 3, he will wake up with, you know, stage 2 being completed, you know. This has to be done, you know, unless if we were in the end of the 4th season, because they are too deep even with the Dark Army, you know. Dark Army put a lot of effort to make this happen. If Elliot wouldn't go with this, you know, if Tyrell wouldn't shoot Elliot and he wouldn't himself press the, you know, the green button to explode the building, Dark Army straight away will go towards Elliot's ass, you know, basically. So yeah, so we are having a stage 2. That's like what's up on season 2. So we might have like a stage 3, guys. It's a possibility, you know. So yeah, we're having like stages. That's like how Elliot does things. So stage 2 was to prevent E-Corp to bounce back, you know. So let's see, like season 3, I think E-Corp is gone for good. Maybe like might happen small things, you know, with E-Corp, or maybe not. I'm just now giving an assumption. And I think season 3 will more regard Price thing, you know, Price, White Rose, and Angela, and even, and of course Elliot, you know. Yeah, let's see, like Angela now being very associated with Dark Army, what that will bring to the table, you know. I love the fact that they mentioned, no, Tyrell mentioned that I love him. Wow, what a change. So they were like the enemies, you know. Tyrell was the antagonist. So you can see Elliot's vision clearly, you know. He really respects that, you know, because it's actually a way for him to achieve greatness, you know. Like he mentioned, we were supposed to be gods with all this. Why are you trying to stop us? You know. So yes, that scene was so well done. I was really thinking that there was a moment that I really thought Tyrell was not real, guys, but that would be too mindfuck, because if Elliot has another person that he can see that is not actually real, we can assume so many things. If that's like a possibility, can be, you know, hopefully will be given to us more in the end of the show, because if they give us that now, every single episode that we'll be watching, everything can be like not real, you know. And they even came with that with White Rose on the, you know, the previous episode with Angela, you know, when she mentioned that it's all about what you you know, assume is real, you know. So all those elements made me think at certain point that Tyrell no, could possibly not be real, but he is real, you know. Now that it's like he sorted that, you know. The only thing also came to my mind a couple episodes ago, that he might have been always with Angela, and he was like So the same thing he did with Mr. Robot, you know. So he's now like be able to be Mr. Robot and watch Mr. Robot inside of him, you know, acting. There was a moment that I thought, okay, he can also now, maybe he has done all this with Oldie. So he could put himself on Oldie position and he could see, you know, himself as Oldie. So he developed an alter ego that was Oldie to be close to Angel. He developed an alter ego that Angel would be more like attached to be close to her, you know. And yeah, I really thought, okay, Oldie never existed. Oldie is Elliot. But now with this, also with the tree stuff that Dom showed to Darlene, Oldie is also real. So yeah, guys, a lot of things, and this final episode was sorted. But it still can happen. All these assumptions I'm giving to you, like him having more alter egos on his head and like him being more people, can be still a reality, you know. What he did with this on this season of assuming that you know, he was not actually in a prison, guys, Elliot's mind, I'm not sure even like the right word to define, you know. So yes, guys, yes, guys, I think that's all. I think I could go more even with everything, you know, about what we witnessed, about this episode, about possibilities for the third season, but I gave a small hints about it, you know. But like I said, I want to try to make my videos not that big, so I'll stop here. And yes, guys, before I drop off, I'd like to say that thank you very much for the support regarding this show. I definitely had more support in the first season, you know, and I think the second season, no, maybe not. Maybe the first season, because of the impact, you know, it's something new. Maybe it's bigger than the second season. I definitely got more support in the first season than the second season, you know. I don't know why, even these last episodes, they were masterpieces. They are not reaching even like 100 views, some of them. And in my eyes, my reactions are being better than my reactions to the first season, in my eyes. No? Maybe it's because you guys are not really into anymore of this show, or you found someone else that are doing better reactions to this show, or even, yeah, maybe because you don't have time anymore. Now some of you are back to work and you guys are not really caring about more about the world of reactions on YouTube. Unfortunately, because I'm here to say, I will be definitely doing season 3, season 4. So also I'd like to tell you that I'll be doing with Breaking Bad, so one season Mr. Robot, one season Breaking Bad. So I will jump now to season 2 of Breaking Bad. I did already 3 episodes, still remaining 10 episodes. So it will take me around 5 months to come back to Mr. Robot to do the 3rd season, and then I will do the 3rd season of Breaking Bad, and then I will come back to Mr. Robot to the final season, you know. And so maybe like in a year time, in 1.5 years time, I will definitely be able to finish this show, or we even can do it quicker if eventually my channel reaches 5,000 subscribers. I will start doing 2 TV shows episodes per week, therefore I can make it it happen much quicker. Yes, guys. So yes, if you want to help me out, just share with your friends, share on your social media pages that there is a dude out there that is doing reactions to this show, if you have friends that are into this show. Yes, guys, now for real, if you like my reaction to this episode, press like button, comment if you think, you know, I missed something, because I did, you know. That thing also, guys, I forgot to mention, Joanna with that Scott guy, you know, what scene, it was so intense. And then her grabbing the dude she is with, trying to persuade him to do what she wants him to do, to kick Scott's ass, you know, because of what she did to her, you know. He just punked her, Jesus. But yeah, but this dude, you know, that she's with, she's just using her, basically, you know. Let's see when Tyrell will come back to action, what's gonna happen, but they will end up together, unless if some of them will die. It's a possibility, you know. This show has everything to that to happen. Hopefully not Tyrell, even though he did some bad stuff, you know. He acted a piece of shit at certain points on this show. I'm not sure even like how many people he killed, but he spanked that guy in the street. He killed Scott's wife, yes, guys, him dying will be not like the worst thing to happen, but yes, it brings definitely something special to the show, you know, man. Yes, guys, like I said, comment whatever you think I should know before I put the season 2 to the side, because I know I'll be reading every single thing that you'll comment, you know. Share with your friends. I might like to watch someone else reacting to this incredible show, you know, help me out on spreading these reactions I'm doing to this show, and you know what TV shows I'm doing, like The Walking Dead, Peaky Blinders, Mr. Robot, no, this one, and Breaking Bad. That's the ones I'm doing right now. And of course, don't forget to subscribe my channel. You're gonna love energy, so keep strong with the right minute to keep me safe, guys. And yes, as always, hope you're all having fun, and most of all, stay safe, guys. Have a good one. Thank you. See ya.